I was saying, if you want to investigate him, investigate quick.
Okay, back. Sorry.
I myself am not going anywhere near those fading away corpses. They smell rancid.
By now, like as soon as that thing hit the ground, everything else would have been gone. But this is staying.
Ned's going to walk over to it, get his hand close to it. Is it still really is it too hot to touch?
It's slowly cooling down. You'd be able to pick it up, but it'd just be like out, and then it'd be cooling down pretty quick.
He'll pick it up and juggle between his hands while it cools down. Ow.
How's everybody for health?
I didn't get it.
I'm great.
Okay.
I'm all in -3, so.
Okay. You will. Anyone who's got who looks hurt, Lois is just going to come up to you and give you a quick little heal here. Who's ever hurt gets 5 with a nice healing word.
Puts me back at full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. All right. So
Ned is going to walk up to Chester and go, does this symbol... what? Huh? Oh, my screen went blank there. He's going to walk over to Chester and he's going to go, does this symbol mean anything to you?
Chester is going to look at it. And then take it from you. He's going to roll it in his hands. He's going to give it a sniff. Nope, beats
Fighting
me.
Fighting them wasn't bad. Didn't smell bad enough. You had to smell that.
Oh, that was fun. I haven't been able to do that in a long time. But between you and me, I think she's a little bit more on edge now. So let's just try and calm her down here a little. You can tell Chester had fun. The Lady Tandrin's gonna walk towards you guys. She is a little irate. She's not happy. She's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna hold down her hand. Chester's just gonna toss it to her, and it'll just start floating in the air in front of her. She'll turn it over and look at it. I don't know what this is. And I should.
You don't even recognize the symbol?
No. For someone... Just gonna think. Are you guys all right? I didn't see what happened.
We had visitations from some of the creatures. We killed them. No problem.
We're fine.
Were they the same that attacked your father, Clark?
His back is actually still turned to her, kind of looking at the spot where the last one was, and you just kind of hear him softly say, "I'm pretty sure it was."
Well, this isn't good. I do not know what they are, or where they came from. But I am going to do everything in my power to help you kill them. She is very upset.
Well, if I may be so bold.
Yes.
Bad luck comes in 3. We don't know what they are. We don't know what that symbol is. And we don't know that name. Well, there's all 3. So I think we're good for a couple hours.
Is there
Well-
anyone who might be able to help us decipher it?
There are a few older than I am. I'm hoping that someone has brought records from the olden time in the Feywild, or before the first settlers hit Lunara. I'm hoping we have texts somewhere that'll tell us what this is. I have 2 thoughts on where to go. I can only think of one person, maybe 2, that would give some insight. If you were to head to the Moon Keep, if you were to go to the university there, they might be able to help you look through the research and the records. Other than that, the best place to go would be the Luna Castle on the other side of the continent, well, the other side of the water. Most of our history is stored at Luna Castle, but the Moon Keep has copied what they can. I would probably start at the Moon Keep, seeing as it's closer, but there'd be only certain few people there that might know what this is. And she's gonna slowly pace back and forth a few times and start thinking to herself off and on. And at this point, the other wizard that's there is going to mosey on up, finally look at you guys. He's going to be bright-eyed and cheery. He is a forest gnome. He's quite old, bald head, tiny little staff. He's got long robes that aren't fancy. They're just nice silk robes. His skin is golden. He's about 3'8". And his arms are completely bare, and he's got a massive tattoo of a fireball going through one side of his arm out to the other side of his arm. And he's going to look at you guys and go, "Oi, well, you survived. That's a good start. I am Archmage Orator. At your service. I am this one's," and he's going to point to Chester. "I'm his so-called tutor, even though I haven't really trained him in a long time. He's far surpassed me in certain things, but I still teach him things from time to time. I hear you guys had a little bit of fun for the last few days. I was not at the ceremony, but I did hear of what happened. How are you?"
Even sorer than I was half an hour ago, but not bad.
So you worked your way through it. Good.
Well, being in a battle tends to stretch the muscles.
This is true.
If you mean getting ripped open by that creature as relaxing your muscles, yes, you relax them very well.
Yeah. Muscles tend to relax when they're not being used.
He's going to look at Clark and go, you're a Kent. It's in your blood."
And Clark just kind of gives this old shoulder shrug.
It's at this point the Lady Tandrin's going to just look at all you and go, all right. It's late. We're all tired. What should I do with you for? Maybe 5. She'll look at Lois and go, I think just 4, but we'll see. She's going to really look at the 4 of you, and she'll come up to Clark and go, I gave you your grandfather that sword. Keep it well. Keep it sharp.
Aye, my lady.
And she's going to slowly go over to Elric. Elric, your family has done me well over the years. Your family line has done me well over the centuries. I know your sister doesn't want anything to do with that. But if you ever want to learn about how your parents helped, in time, I will have someone teach you.
Yes, thank you. Gosh.
Little Ned, I have heard of your deeds off and on. Chester here tells me you have trained with the great master, what's his name again?
Nagisa.
Nagisa. I have met him once. Stiff chap, but he knew how to train people in combat. I don't know why he didn't choose to teach everybody in Lulafell like the rest, but he did Ulmark proud. Chester, give me your ring. Chester's just going to pull a ring off himself and toss it to her. She's going to look at you and go, I hope this serves you well. And eventually I'll stick it in your inventory.
Thank you, lady. May I ask one more thing of you?
Yes, please.
Ned puts his hand out and goes, the stone.
Oh, I was going to give it to you guys to take. Yes, absolutely. You will need it. And she will just literally make a carbon copy in the air and give you the original. Keep it well. Keep it hidden. Keep it safe.
Ned is going to turn right around to... What is the Goliath's name again?
Kargath.
Arga.
Korgat, turn around, put it in his hand and go, here, hide this in one of your pockets. Tell nobody you have it, and only give it to one of us.
Yep. I will take the stone and pocket it.
Perfect. She'll look at you again and go, in time you will understand how that ring works. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
I will meditate on it, and it's always better to learn slowly so as not to overwhelm the mind.
This is true. And young Elric. Also, before you all leave, I'm pretty sure your sister has some of your family's past. She would have a few items of theirs. Maybe ask her for them when you can. And you,
I'll try.
yeah, and you, tall lad. Kargath, I hear?
Yep, that's my name.
What brought you into all this mess?
I was brought here to bless the statue as part of the ceremony.
You're the only one
and all I
who's-
did. Sorry.
Okay, you're the only one whose family I do not know anything about.
Yes, I come from the totally gone out my head. The lookout.
The
That was
lookout,
the one.
yes. I sent
Yes.
Eldred up there. I would assume
Yes.
he's the one who brought you back. Okay, then.
He was indeed.
Well, then. Okay. If he chose you for a reason. Good. She's gonna basically look at you all and go, well, I think that is all for tonight. It is early. I would suggest either going back to the inn where you guys were before, or heading over to the Fae and the Fiddle. That is the inn that Elric's sister owns. Take your choice. You can have your old rooms. They haven't been touched, I would assume. You guys must be hungry after 2 days of standing there doing nothing, I would also assume. But I'm pretty sure you all just need a good night's rest. And in front of you, 4 tokens are going to spring up. These tokens will allow you whatever you need from Marzel before you depart. I would really, really like you to look into this for me. You are not the only ones I'm going to send. I do have others that you might come across from time to time. But for now, I would love an extra set of eyes out there looking. You could also hit up, if you talk to Baverth at the Red Chariot, he will get you in touch with one of the merchants that also got attacked and survived on his way back here. I'm going to assume he's not going to know more than us, but it wouldn't hurt for more information too. And also, in the morning, I would love it if you were to go to the Boggy Bakehouse. It's a lovely little shop ran by Abigail Arcane. She will, if one of you give her one of those tokens, she will set you up with a lot of basic provisions for 3 to 4 days. She's also a great deal of knowledge. I don't know if she'll know anything about what that is in your hand, but you might want to ask her. She takes a lot to get used to. But remember, while you're there, nothing's going to hurt you, I think. But yeah, her shop is... anyone can show you where it is. Just ask around. Most people don't go there, but she is good at what she does.
The baggy what?
The Boggy
Baker.
Bakehouse.
Boggy bakehouse.
Yes.
I'm sure she is not as bad as some of the patrons of the lesser-known establishments that I have performed at.
Oh, she might surprise you.
Remind
hope
me
she
not
doesn't.
to become one of your groupies.
I hope she doesn't, but she might.
I tend to realize that it might already be just that. We're following him around all over the place.
Please stop reminding me.
Well, I bid you a good night. And also in front of you are going to be... Chester's going to pull out a stone. It's just a random, normal stone. He's going to say, He's going to look at all of you and go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's not going to screw this up the most? He's going to look at Clark, and Clark, he's going to hand you a stone. It is a... he's basically looking at you and go, this is a sending stone. I want you to keep in touch. Day or night, if you have any problems, you call me. You don't know an answer to something, you call me. If you just are bored, you call me. I need to be kept in touch. So do not lose this. I am running low on these.
We will keep you informed.
So you can add a sending stone to your inventory.
We will keep you informed every other day.
Every day.
Other day.
I'll keep an eye on you. And with that, they are going to go their separate ways. Where would you guys like to go? Bed down for the night? To the inn that you were already at, or would you like to go see the other inn housed by the sister of Elric? Luca.
Oh, we have to go to Lucas' place.
Lois is also going to look at you guys and go, it's a great spot. But I don't know exactly where it is, so Elric, can you show us the way, please?
Of course. And I'll lead the way. Memory serves, it's on the west side, wasn't it?
Yes, you are on the far west side. So from where you guys are, you're on the very north. So you'll have to come back in. It'd be about where you guys are, about a 20-minute walk back to that inn.
Is there something you want to tell us about the west side that we don't know about?
It's a bit older than the rest. More the original town before we arrived.
And with that, Nedge is gonna hit. I still can't remember your name. I'm gonna write it down.
Kargath.
Kargath. You're gonna hit Kargath and say, "Hey, we're gonna get to see the original part of the city."
Well, it's been an interesting start to my journey, that's for sure. Always up for trying something new, but that was just a little bit weird.
I get the feeling the weird. I get the feeling the world, the weird is just starting.
Yeah.
According to this halfling that I happen to know, they always say the west side is the best side.
Here we go. So is the city just like normal after everything that happened? It's just back to normal, as it were.
For the most part, yes. You'll because it's nighttime. You're gonna pretty much just see guards in around. Pretty much everywhere you look is gonna be either a centaur, a satyr, or something guarding an area. Most of them are going to be in twos, and they're always going to be in range of another guard. So if there's an issue with one, the other will see. Stuff like that. You will also see randomly now and then walking around the streets a bunch of stray black cats that are just out there for some reason.
And as Clark sees his first cat, he's going to fly up into the air out of their reach. So more like eye level with Kargath.
Right. Hello there.
Hi.
That's what Tails moved up.
Lois is going to look at you and go, "It's okay. Apparently this town has quite a few cats. I don't know why. Luca has one. Its name is Tails. It's a little weird, but it's still a cat. You'll be fine."
Yeah, exactly. It's a cat.
Yep. And I have been
um,
assured it's not going to eat you. I think.
I do. If you
Clark.
want to purchase,
Clark,
well,
if the cat comes near you, hit it with your loot.
oh, fine. And then he'll land again, and kind of as he walks by the cat, he's just kind of keeping his, doing the owl thing, and his head, as he's walking forward, his head is turning, watching the cat.
Wow, that's freaky.
yeah,
And
a
it-
bit no that.
And then as Ned says that, he snaps around to look at Ned. Yeah, isn't it? And then
It
snaps
does-
back around.
It doesn't get any easier when you do that.
And as you start looking at a few of the cats, a couple of them just look at you and then vanish. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Bum, bum, bum. So what was the name of the other tavern? Not the Red Chariot, but the what?
The Fae and the Fiddle.
Fine.